nice on there with them Velcro.
I think it's gonna look gorgeous on there. Here, see? It's perfect. Yeah, screw it. We're going in for tonight. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we got something in the mail that we got to throw on this. I also got some awesome stickers from my friends Emily and Aaron from Flying Sparks Garage. So we're going to throw them on our sticker wall. I also got a really awesome wall poster, but I have to get a cheap frame to put it in before I put it up. But I got a picture of the Dot Zen, Roxy GTO, and an awesome main sticker for their channel. So obviously you gotta check them out. They're freaking awesome, but you probably already heard of them. Let's get these put up first. Let's see how we got it.
I think it'll look nice on there with them Velcro.
I think it's gonna look gorgeous on there. Here, see? It's perfect. Yeah, screw it. We're going in for tonight.
Ford Performance. Says Ford Performance. That's all you need to see.
All right. This out of here. Alright, it's not a square bore spacer, but we can use it for gauging purposes. Okay, and alright, we're gonna get this the hell out of the way. Make it so I can start checking these channels and see if make sure there's no rust in here or anything, any bad juju before we get to painting. Someone welded around it.
Welded around it.
It wasn't me. The only spot I welded is the dashboard, and I was nowhere near the windshield where it all is. Like, flip this bitch over. Feel the inside of that. That was not me. You can even feel it over here. It's all on the inside. Which is a shame, because that's a nice windshield.
It's tinted.
Which means it's got to be a replacement.
Look at this rubber now. It's no damn good.
Yeah. Ace of my ace. I'm bit of cleanup around this windshield. Can you reach that garage door for me? I reached it. Not in the mood for jokes. Oh, you said reach it. I reached it. No.
Back then, they made windshields to last. Now they make them so they sandblast and everything else.
Alright, so did a little more work. I definitely got to do some fitting on these seams to make it 100%, but we got a slight problem. I may have locked the key in the trunk, so had to go find a spare. Come on. Go in the hole! There's my key. Craftsman key. Spare just isn't as good. Alright, so we went, I gotta re-weld this stuff because I had to readjust everything. But I put the center support back in, so we're starting to get the structure back in. Some of this stuff needs adjusted. We have, like this needs finished welded. I'm just trying to get a lot of the little things done. That way we can check them off the list and get closer to paint. But, trunk closes. That's a good start. Alright, not bad for a day's work. We got this closer. It's not perfect yet, but I got this trunk closer. That tail's on. And we'll notice that it's not tight closed. Yes, we went through, and right now it's keyed. But it is working. Started getting ends welded in. Have to do some more here. Make sure this is all perfectly straight. Weld all the edges on here and get that all smooth. Get the bottom finished. We got the inner structure in, so it's nice and solid. That trunk closes nice. As for the front, we'll go back and revisit the beauty that we put on the front of it. That looks stunning. We are definitely going to get an aluminum radiator and an electric fan. We have a few more things to do up here with welding and getting things tacked up. Make sure it's all nice and straight. And then we got to start fitting body panels. We pulled the windshield. No major rust. There's a little bit of surface right here, but there's no rot, which makes me very happy. It's the same on both sides. So we're not dealing with a whole lot of rot, which means this is a nice solid car to play with. The this part of the dash can come out. But we are down to bodyworking the dash, getting the hood fitted properly, getting all the fenders, the doors, make sure everything's fitted properly. We're going to do the final welding on all the pieces to do all the seams that I want filled in. I got to test fit the rear panel and get it on there solid so that I know it's perfect and 100% and fitted to the car. Then it's all body work. Once we get body work done, we can get these jams done all around. We can get the black on the interior done. That way we can get the headliner back in it and work our way finishing the interior, getting the glass back in, well, painting, and then getting the glass back in it. And then we're down to making sure it runs, it drives, get the suspension finished. I do have some plans for the suspension, but I haven't set any stone yet. Still got deciding which way I want to go, because I really want to go lowered. I want to lower it about 2 inches all around. I want to do a Shelby drop with a drop spring, new shocks all the way around, new lowering springs in the back. But I also have to think about the fact that we're going to be road tripping this thing for, you know, thousands of miles, and more than just power tour. I plan on doing a couple. But if we're going to do road trip after road trip, we got to make sure this car is comfortable to drive also. Got to figure out the seats and see, you know, if I can get more comfortable seats eventually. I was actually thinking about grabbing the Recaros out of my SVT, but no promises yet. We'll see what happens. For tonight, we got progress. It makes me happy. Hopefully it makes you happy. All right. First up on today's agenda, I have to go find a bumper. Because we are going to put the rear valence on and test fit a bumper and see how that works. Back to the garage I go. Alright. Needs to be thawed out, but put this one in place so we can get it in position. No more seam. We're going to get this filled in. I got it welded up. We're going to get it filled in with a little more weld, and then we're going to throw some Bondo at it just to smooth it out. Alright, so we definitely got some progress going on. I put the car up in the air because aside from this suspension setup, I got a lot of stuff that needs cleaned and painted. All these frame rails need gone over, make sure there's no garbage on them and cleaned. They can be painted. All this junk up in the middle can go. Get painted. Make sure this is all degreased. It gets painted. We got to get all this blacked out so it looks nice and clean before we start throwing in exhaust and drive shafts and all kinds of other fun stuff. I just got to get a lot of scale off here so I can get this all in black and make sure it looks better. Alright, we got more progress going on. We're getting a lot of the undercarriage painted. I definitely have more to do, but center's all done, it's drying up. Got all this rust taken care of. Going the whole way back on both sides. I still got to do the outer sections, like up in there and the wheel wells. But I'm going to do that when I pull the wheels. And then I'll do like around the suspension when I get these pulled out. You know, a little here, a little there. But definitely some progress. Kind of cool seeing that tail panel welded in. Definitely makes it look prettier. For tonight, guys, I am beat. I am done. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Until next time, we'll see you on the flip side.